An absolute snooze fest in the first two periods of yesterday's game. Both teams had their chances here and there, a little bit of a back and forth, but when doesn't that happen in a hockey game? At the end of those two periods, we were left with the score of 0-0. But in the third, we had one of those moments like in football we call a double-digit point swing or 14-point swing when a flag or a bad play takes away a touchdown from one team, but then gives a touchdown to the other team. Well, that's what happened here. The Kraken had a really nice opportunity to score a goal, but not only did they not score it, they also got a ticky-tack goalie interference call from the refs. Whatever, I'll take it. And in the ensuing power play for the Penguins, Malcolm was able to let loose, snipe one just below the crossbar. Almost looked like it hit the crossbar. But yeah, I knew Malcolm was due. That's why they call me Nostradamus. So it's 1-0 with like 11 minutes left. The Penguins are in the driver's seat. Just get the empty net goal, win this game 2-0. And even though there wasn't really any scoring throughout the whole game, it always felt like the Penguins were in control. Even though it was back and forth, I never really thought the Penguins were going to lose this game. So I for damn sure didn't think the Kraken were going to score one goal, let alone two goals. One was in regulation at the end of the third period, and the other one was in overtime to seal the game. Kraken won 2-1. Just unfortunate all around. At least Penguins got a point. It's a regular season loss, not the end of the world. Jari played good again and bailed out the Penguins defense several times throughout this game, but this was the one right here. This was the one that got away, or shall I say the parlay that got away. Crosby, wide open slap shot one-timer in overtime, just misses. If he hits this, it would have been like hitting a slot machine. Penguins money line. Kraken under 3.5 goals. Crosby goal. All in walk-off fashion. I could have been like Bill Mazeroski in the 1960 World Series. How about that reference? Penguins' next game is actually tonight, 7 p.m., at home again against the Detroit Red Wings. And while we're here, why not do a quick preview of it? Yesterday when I checked and also made my investment, the Penguins were favored at -230. Not sure if that line shifted at all today. But these aren't the Red Wings that I remember. There's no Zetterberg, there's no Lindstrom, there's no Datsuk. But they do have a pair of 20-goal scorers up to this point in this season in Larkin and Bertuzzi. Add to that some young talent in winger Lucas Raymond and also defenseman Moritz Seider. Hope I pronounced your name right. But both of those rookies are actually also playing really good and are in the mix for the Calder, the NHL Rookie of the Year award. Red Wings are in a weird spot. They're kind of like the Dolphins type of mediocre. They're somewhat relevant, 9 points out of the wild card. So it's unlikely they make the playoffs unless they go on a crazy run. But they're not god-awful enough to be drafting in the top 3 for the next NHL draft. So they're basically in no man's land. My sources confirmed Smith will start in net tonight, giving Jari some much-needed rest. Our only other option would have been Domingue, but he's still on IR. Have no clue when he's coming back. This one I could see going either way. The Penguins obviously have the better team and way more firepower, but with Smith potentially lacking confidence in net due to his last several starts and the Penguins' leaky defense at times, I could see Detroit making this thing a shootout. And I say shootout because Detroit's defense definitely ain't stopping the Pens. They're 27th in goals against average in the NHL. I'm going Penguins in a get-right game on the money line. Combine that with Penguins over goals, 3.5. It's going to be like 3-2 and we score an empty net. We win 4-2 or something like we're up 4-3 and score an empty net. We win 5-3. One of those type of games. $6 on that. Not only do the Penguins get it right, but also my profits start to get right. We still got a long way to get back to even. I will give an update on my portfolio tomorrow. But that is it for the Big Deke News segment today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Stay chilling. Peace.